This is Booked for Drama, where stories burn, hearts break, the tea is always hot and never a part 2. Today we're diving into Livestream's Savior surviving the apocalypse with the help of chat. Let's go. Chapter 1. The new girl was giving her introduction when the comments section in my head started blowing up. Here it comes. The lead is head over heels with Brad, and she doesn't care that he has a girlfriend. She's going to chase him like crazy. Brad's gonna start out hating her, but she'll wear him down. I can't wait. They're making eye contact. As soon as she finished her spiel, the new girl, June Lane, walked straight toward my desk. "Excuse me," she said, "could I sit here?" My boyfriend, Brad Sterling, scoffed. "What makes you think you're good enough to sit next to me?" The comments section went wild. Brad is such a jerk. I can't wait until he's groveling later, begging her to forgive him. Yeah, this bitch doesn't know her place. Move, so Brad can get over you. The mental comments section was giving me the lowdown. I was the toxic girlfriend in a chase the girl story, Brad's childhood sweetheart. June would fall for Brad at first sight, and I'd get jealous and sabotage everything, making her life hell until I went full villain. Brad would finally see how awful I was and dump me for the tough, amazing June. Then, just to make June happy, he'd ruin my life, leaving my family broke and desperate. In the end, we'd all end up jumping off a bridge. I frowned. June's eyes were already tearing up at Brad's words. She looked like she might faint. The whole class was gasping. Whatever. I stood up. Sure, take the seat. He was just a dude. A dude who'd switch sides, apparently. Besides, Brad chased me first. June looked shocked. Brad grabbed my hand, glaring at her. "Get lost, you're bad luck," he said. June went pale, looking at Brad with huge, sad eyes. I thought we had a vibe. And I'm new, I don't know anyone. Plus, I'm really smart. I was top of my class at my old school. I could tutor you. Brad laughed. Straight A student? My girl, Ginger, is top of the class. Like you could teach me anything. June didn't get the seat. She ended up sitting near the trash can. After class, June came back with a huge bag of iced coffees. "I'm new here," she said shyly. I joined the bookshelf and wanted to get everyone something. Everyone cheered, but when she got to me, she was out. June looked mortified. "Oh, I'm so sorry. Here, you can have mine." She held out her iced coffee. I raised my hand without thinking. "No, it's okay, then." Before I could finish, the iced coffee went all over June. She burst into tears. "Ginger, I know I messed up asking to sit there, but I apologized. And you made me sit by the trash. What do you want from me?" The class exploded. I always knew there was something wrong with her. She thinks she's so much better than everyone else because Brad likes her, and now she's picking on the new girl. So that's why she was sitting over there. Ginger made her sit by the trash. Ginger's family has money. Why is she bullying someone over iced coffee? June was wearing a thin blouse, and now it was see-through. The comments section was all about how smart June was. No one seemed to think she was a homewrecker. They acted like she was a hero. I opened my mouth to explain, but Brad, who'd been quiet until now, threw his jacket around her. "Shut up, all of you. Get lost." The other students were scared of Brad. They stopped talking, but they glared at me. After June left, Brad whispered, "I only like you. You don't have to be mean to her." Chapter 2. "What?" I asked, but he looked away, pretending to be tired. I felt sick. I was pretty sure the comments section knew what they were talking about. I went to the teacher and asked to move. If I couldn't win, I could at least stay out of their way. But when I got back, June was sitting in my seat, helping Brad with his homework. She was practically glued to him under that jacket. They both looked guilty when they saw me. June jumped up to apologize. "I'm so sorry. Brad was just helping me, so I wanted to help him back." Then she squatted down to wipe off the desk. "I'll clean it. I don't want you to be mad." I was about to say something, but Brad pulled June up. "We're all just people. You don't have to be afraid of anything." Then he looked at me. "It's nothing. Just helping her out." I smiled. "Sure, I know." Then I calmly grabbed my books and moved to the front row. Brad grabbed my arm. "What are you doing?" June said, "Do you hate me that much?" I looked at the crowd, about to yell at me, and sighed. "You're confused. Finals are coming up, and I want to sit in the front. Besides, June wants to sit next to you. This works for everyone, and I don't want her sitting by the trash. It might affect her grades." Brad glared at me. "Can you just stop?" I stared at him, confused. Brad laughed, then moved June's stuff over. "You're sitting here from now on." June blushed as everyone cheered. I thought if I just stayed away from them, I'd be okay. But then the comments section went crazy again. Chapter 3. June is so smart. She knows Brad is just trying to make Ginger jealous, so she's gonna play along. She's gonna ruin Ginger's reputation at the mock test tomorrow. Destroy Ginger's image in Brad's eyes. My heart skipped a beat. What was she planning? The day of the mock test came fast. The teacher was happy. Ginger, you got first place in the class. You got a 730. Everyone gasped. The teacher went on, second place is June, who's new. You got a 680. You can come up and get your prize. June hesitated, then said, I'm not going to. I had a bad feeling. The teacher looked surprised. Why not? Then June glanced at me, looking conflicted. I saw Ginger cheating that day. The test wasn't fair. I want to give my prize to the next person. Everyone froze. A troublemaker posted about it on the school website. The teacher looked serious. June, you need proof. June started crying. I saw it, but if you want to cover for her, I can't stop you. It's not right. It's not fair to anyone else, and it's not fair to yourself. The other students started talking. So that's how Ginger gets good grades. She cheats. June is a hero. She's so brave. Brad was staring at me. The teacher told everyone to be quiet, then asked if I had anything to say. I stood up and looked June in the eye. Did you really see me cheat? June nodded, like she wasn't afraid of anything. I smirked. Luckily, the comments section had warned me. What subject? And when did I cheat? June said, you cheat on everything. I laughed and held up a USB drive. Actually, I think someone else was cheating. June's smile disappeared. She looked nervous. Chapter 4. What? What do you mean? I gave the USB drive to the teacher. I copied the security footage this morning. It's all there, fast-forwarded and uncut. As the teacher copied the footage, June suddenly yelled, looking at me desperately. Wait, I think I was wrong. I smiled. Seeing is believing. The camera doesn't lie, and I don't want to get accused of something I didn't do. What are you so scared of? June went white. The comments section was in meltdown. When is this bitch getting offended? Why is the story going this way? June was just distracted because she's been chasing Brad. So she was gonna cheat. Why is Ginger so awful? She has to expose June? Why isn't Ginger falling for it? If she just let June get her blamed, Brad would be all about June. She's been working hard these last few days. June is so cute, but the video was already playing. Halfway through, June was sneaking her phone out to take pictures of the test. She even glared at me. Everyone was speechless. By the end of the video, I hadn't pulled out a single cheat sheet. Chapter 5. The students started to change their tune. One girl said, wait, is she a mean girl? And Brad is Ginger's boyfriend, right? Why is she always around, bringing him lunch? I thought she was his girlfriend. June went pale and fainted into Brad's arms. Brad's face darkened. He picked June up, glaring at me. You're too much. You moved away, and now you're bullying June? What the hell is wrong with you? He carried June away. I didn't care. I was just glad everyone knew the truth. But then the comments section started up again. June is crying in Brad's arms. She's like a kid who did something wrong, but she just loves Brad. What's so bad about that? Look, Brad's gonna screw over Ginger so June feels better. June's too soft. She should just kill her. Don't worry, even if June doesn't do anything, Ginger is screwed. The whole school hates her. It's gonna mess with her grades. Chapter 6. My heart sank. I went to the office to talk to the teacher. In the days that followed, Brad and June were always together, saying stuff to make people hate me. But I didn't react. When everyone in school was insulting me, I showed them the truth. Brad cheated on me, and June knew about it. She also tried to get people to attack me. When June saw people looking down on her, Brad stood up and broke up with me in front of everyone. He stared at me, looking both angry and hopeful. Are you done? You're the one who pushed me to her. Are you sorry now? I laughed. We're done. Brad looked shocked. Fine. See if I care. June cried. Ginger, I'm sorry, but love is never wrong. I want to live my life. I rolled my eyes. I told everyone she cheated and blamed it on me. June fainted, and Brad carried her away. Time passed as I studied, fought back against June and refreshed the comments section. The day before the finals, I finished the last problem and got ready to relax when Brad found me. He looked at me strangely. Can you not take the test tomorrow? I almost laughed. Why? Brad said. You're always one step ahead of June. If you take the test, she's gonna feel horrible. I said, not my problem. Brad sighed. I know you're still mad, but June is different. I'm all she has. Besides, you're the one who moved, right? Just don't take the test tomorrow. June will be upset and won't be able to focus. I laughed and threw him out. The next day, I went to the testing center. June cried when she saw me. The comments section was freaking out. This bitch doesn't listen. Brad still has feelings for her, but she's making him ruin her life. I frowned. Brad's eyes went cold as we made eye contact. As I was leaving after the last test, a teacher stopped me, yelling, "You, show me the cheat sheet." Everyone stared. The reporters started taking pictures. Someone said I'd been accused of cheating before. Everyone looked at me with disgust and started throwing stuff. As I was being taken away, I said, "I already got accepted to college early. Why would I cheat?" Everyone stared at me. June shrieked, "That's impossible." Everyone turned to her. She stammered, trying to recover. "Ginger, I know you want to be number one, but you can't cheat. And you can't make up some story about getting into college early just to get out of this. Brad is your childhood friend, and he doesn't know anything about it." "You're lying." I laughed. "He's been glued to you. How would he know anything about me?" I seemed calm, but I was freaking out inside. If I hadn't been tipped off by the comments section, and if I hadn't prepared, the media would have torn me apart even if I was proven innocent. It made me sick. Brad and I had been close forever. He was willing to do this to me for some girl he'd known for 2 weeks. I grabbed my Harvard acceptance letter from my bag, ready to show everyone, but June snatched it and ripped it to pieces. "You're still faking it? You cheated. The teachers wouldn't accuse you for no reason. Are you going to let us search you?" The teacher said that, so they must have proof. I was tense. I had a feeling they'd planted something on me. But when June saw I wasn't saying anything and sneered, "What? Are you scared?" I scoffed. "Just check the security cameras. And even if you rip it up, my information is already in the Harvard system." The proctor looked annoyed and started searching my clothes while the reporters filmed everything. She pulled out a note from my pocket. A student gasped, "That's today's test." She cheated, and she copied the questions perfectly. June stepped forward. "I know your family has money, but you can't just steal tests. Do you think your parents can fix everything?" The crowd got angry. "Bitch, why should we work hard while she gets a free pass? She's got to go. I bet she's been cheating this whole time. Why else would she buy the test? She looks guilty. No wonder Brad dumped her. Serves her right." Brad stood watching with a blank expression. The comments section went wild. "Yes, Brad is watching June. He's about to break her. He knows she's perfect." The police arrived. "Who called us?" "I did," June and I said at the same time. June glared at me. "You have to steal everything? She's the one who cheated." The officer walked toward me. June's eyes lit up, but instead of arresting me, the officer asked, "Did you call us?" I nodded. June said, "I called. You can't let her go just because she's rich." The officer looked amused. "We got 2 calls, but when the second call about cheating came in, we were already on our way." June argued, "There's no way she would call the police." I scoffed. "What? I can't call the police. You can accuse me, but I can't do anything about it?" The other students looked uncertain. Before June could say anything, the officer held up a USB drive, glaring at the proctor. Both calls were about cheating, but they said the opposite thing. We checked the security footage first. Not just the proctor and June, even Brad went pale. Brad rushed over. "Officer, there must be some kind of mistake. I don't think Ginger cheated." He tried to grab the USB drive, but the officer pulled it away. Brad left, but he started blowing up my phone. "What's your deal? This is just a game. What are you doing?" I laughed and yelled to Brad, "A game? You called the cops, too. Are you mad I'm still alive?" Brad flipped out. If June hadn't grabbed him, he might have run. I thought, what a loser. How did I ever fall for him? At least I didn't fall too hard. The officer looked at Brad. Then they started playing the video. I watched June, seeing her about to scream and faint to get everyone's attention. I punched her hard, twice. She yelled, forgetting to faint. Brad started to say something. "June, are you okay?" Everyone went silent. "June, were you faking it? Is Ginger being framed? How can you even go through with stuff like this? What a terrible human. Want to destroy others with lies? This is low. Trash couple. Just die in a hole. We don't even need to watch the video." The comments section was quiet. What is going on? This isn't what I was supposed to happen. Yeah, not good. Maybe this book is just bad and this is where I give up and delete. Right now, just after, a comment from the author popped up in bold. "Guys, I am so sorry. My book is glitching. Okay? I fix soon. I almost lost it. I felt like destroying the USB drive. Chapter 7. No. If I did that, they'd accuse me of being guilty. I'd get cancelled, and my parents would get hurt. I fought back. Finally, I yelled at the comments section. I have done nothing wrong. I'm just trying to live my life. Why are you after me? This author should not be allowed to write. I am so done with your book. The comments section went silent. Then it blew up. Whoa, no wonder everything is wrong. The author was shocked. Oh no, is that why I can't help you? I don't remember anything else. I just passed out. I woke up in a hospital room, with the comments section blowing up again. She's awake. She's getting away with it. You all forgot how you were a pain in her butt. It's not Ginger, we were being evil. Author. Sorry girl, I will help. Want to fix? I whispered, what happened to them? Well, the author changed the story and we all think it's cool. That video got released and saw what she was doing. The proctor told the cops and Brad wanted her fired. So Brad's dad went over to the Gingers and went off. And your parents came. Ginger is going somewhere. Then I heard two voices. Chapter 8. Ginger. Honey. Mom saw Brad's dad and glared. What are you doing here? Hasn't your son hurt my daughter enough? Brad's dad looked guilty, then pushed Brad toward me. Apologize now. The comments section said, don't listen. If you hear what dad did. I frowned. Brad looked stubborn, but then he seemed to give in. I'm sorry. I ate a grape, enjoying his misery. Oh, the big man is apologizing? Trying to kiss your parents' butt? My parents looked mad. Absolutely not. Brad and his dad looked terrible. Brad looked at me sadly. I didn't mean to. You never cared. You never got jealous. So I finished, so you did all this to make me jealous? Brad nodded. The author popped up in the comments section, saying that was true and that I should give him another chance. I scoffed. Get lost. I'm never forgiving you. You think you're such a good person? Brad looked hurt. Girl, I would dump him. You should never be with a boy. You will die in fire. Then June barged in, yelling, why are you doing this to Brad? Men deserve love. Brad yelled, shut up. You're making it worse. Chapter 9. June looked betrayed. I'm trying to help you. You said you loved me. Brad looked at me. I was confused. I was just trying to get to you. But then, I don't know. I just liked being with her. She must have used some kind of magic. June screamed, we're meant to be together. Everyone was shocked. June went on, when I saw you, I knew we were soulmates. I hate Ginger. She's a terrible person. I looked at the comments section. The author was freaking out. No, I don't know what is up. Just dump the book. I rolled my eyes and had my parents kick them out. I learned what happened next from the comments section. Brad's dad kept trying to get me to forgive him. I had no choice but to move. And June was the reason Brad came to the top. The day the test results were released, my house was packed. I was getting call after call. I was the top student in the state. I was already in college, so I turned down all the offers. Then the comments section blew up. Watch out. June is insane. I moved aside. June ended up empty and failed. June was yelling when the police took her away. I found out that her mom had been bragging about how smart she was. So on the day of the results, her whole town showed up. Her mom forced her to check her score in front of everyone. She had failed. The town laughed at her, and her mom beat her. She was trying to kill you but she failed. She barely escaped. Then she saw everyone celebrating with me, and she snapped. For some reason, she had a vision of herself as the one being celebrated, with Brad by her side, while I was a loser. I had everything now. June yelled, this isn't how it's supposed to end. Brad's family went bankrupt. I am happy again. I chose to study chemistry at Harvard and followed in my parents' footsteps. The sun was shining, and the breeze was perfect. The end. And that's a wrap on today's reading here at Booked for Drama. If you felt anything, rage, swoon, secondhand heartbreak, let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your fellow drama lovers. If you have any requests, drop them in the comments. Until next time, keep reading, and keep the drama on the page.